Can you feel it too? The winds of change, the pull towards another direction, shifting sands, turning tides, a whirlwind of emotions. Can you feel it too? The blurred lines of truth under tension, frazzled, pulled apart by two sides, both claiming it is theirs. Can you feel it too? How nothing stays standing and is moved into a blurry soup of grey. She is cooking. She is gathering her spices, tears and broken bones. She is stirring up a storm. She is cooking up a spell so powerful and magical. Transformation, creation. Can you see it? Her broken hands shaking, but still she stirs. Her brow dripping with sweat, and still she stokes the fire. Her arms stiff and sore, and still she chops. All her wishes inside the pot. A sprinkle of magic, a pebble of dust. That's how she creates. She who weaves her magic, transformation, creation. It is not yet time, but still she creates. Still she works so hard, day and night. Still she weaves her magic spell. The aroma floats through the air, infusing our minds, our hearts, our hands, our feet, so we remember. So we remember to be human. So we remember what it is to use our hands, to bake bread, to sow seeds and to nurture them, to care for animals, to build shelter. So we remember to be human, to create from our hearts community and joyous surplus to be shared, stories to be told. So we remember to nurture our souls. The aroma floats into our lives, infusing it with love, with sparkle and joyous creations. It is not yet time, but we can smell it. It is close. And when the time comes, we will remember what it means to be human, what it feels like to be alive in our precious bodies, carried and nurtured by our loving mother. So she stirs, so she cooks, so she wets our dreams with creative juices of better times to come. So we remember. May we remember. Being in my workshop is the only place where I still feel like life makes sense somehow, and I have quite a bit of time to think about things. So here are a few thoughts I have been mulling over lately. I feel we live in a very brain-oriented society where knowledge is currency, where talking facts brings you an air of being better, or the person who can quote all the facts and scientific evidence to prove a certain point wins the argument, no matter if the science is actually correct or not. Knowledge, scientific knowledge, is held in the highest regard, like a god, the ultimate truth. But what if there is another kind of truth? A body-centered truth, slightly different for everyone and learned only through your own experiences. Martha Beck, she's a writer and coach and mentor. She describes this as a left brain versus right brain phenomena. We live in a very left brain world, and a left brain is like analytical, facts-based, linear, and it sees itself as separate from everything else, as opposed to a right brain is experiential, emotional, creative, and it sees connection everywhere. We are losing our right brain capacities by living in our left brain too much, and this results in always going, doing, achieving, amassing stuff, never enough, and high anxiety rates. To get back into our right brain, we have to be creative, according to Martha Beck. I would go a little bit further and say we have to start using our bodies. But I don't mean use as in to achieve something or to abuse your body to get somewhere. I mean to live inside your body and to let your body guide you through life and not your brain. Or not all the time, anyway. By the way, I'm not saying a left brain is bad. That way of thinking has given us a lot of good things too, but there needs to be a balance, and we have gone very much into our left brain, too much into our left brain. If I look back at my life, every good decision I've ever made has come from a feeling, an opportunity taken in the moment because it felt good. It made me excited, even though some of the decisions at a time might have looked super crazy to other people. I married my husband at 21, and we immediately decided to have children. We moved to a different country, all within the span of a few years. And those choices opened up my life in ways I could not have imagined. When I started making baskets and we started growing willow, I had very little information available. I mostly learned from trial and error. We stuck sticks in the ground and watched what happened. I tried out different techniques and varieties, and I could immediately see what worked and what did not. But when I see new students now, they come at this with so many questions, and some of them I do not have the answer to, and I never will. I do not know for sure what varieties grow well in your area, or if you can copy a specific plant or use a specific vine in your country for weaving. I'm not saying you do not need questions. They are great. They show you are curious, and curiosity is the first step. Curiosity is your guide in this whole process. But it is what we do with this curiosity that is important. We are culturally used to have all the information we need at our fingertips all of the time. We grew up in this Google it culture, and this has only increased now with AI. We expect there to be an answer for everything, instantly even. And if we don't know, someone else will know, and they will have the responsibility to tell me or to show me. But in basket making, there is often no clear answer, especially regarding weaving materials. And this is where we are invited to go on a journey ourselves. What was grown traditionally in my area? What materials were used for basket making? What does a willow tree look like? Does willow grow where I live? And these questions bring you straight into your environment. You will start looking at trees, trying to identify them. You might find willow and you might try to weave with her. This might encourage you to plant some willow, and all of this knowledge has now rooted you into your own environment, into the history, into soil types, all through experiences you have had through your body by following your curiosity. We have forgotten to use our bodies to learn, but also to create. We have become accustomed to just buy something if we need it, or pay someone to make it for you. And in some cases, that is fabulous that we can do that. But we are also forgetting how to physically work, how to use our bodies to make something. I see a fear in people, and a reluctance, a resistance even, when they think about doing something with small, repetitive tasks. There is a reluctance to do physical work. Repetitive tasks have been shown to be good for mental and emotional healing, better even than meditation. By using mind and body at the same time, left and right brain, shaping and creating, and seeing patterns and techniques, it brings everything into balance. I believe using our bodies to create is hugely beneficial. Everything we create has to come through our bodies first. We don't just pick it out of thin air. Ideas they come to us, but then they have to be integrated into real life to be of value. And everything of value comes through a body first. And no computer can ever replicate that. Bringing something through our bodies into reality usually is not easy. It can be painful and uncomfortable, hard and confronting. We meet ourselves in it. Every project comes to a stage where we feel we can't continue. It is too hard. We are not feeling it or seeing it anymore. It is not turning out to be what we envisioned it to be. We are coming up against our own limits. So we have to let go and trust. Trust the process and our bodies to figure something out. Until there is one little thread we can see unfolding that leads us to another little step, etc., etc. We need to get back to trusting our body's knowledge. We need to get back to learning real skills. Learn to grow your own food, build structures, cook a meal from scratch, build community, cut firewood, make baskets, bowls, cups. Be resilient and rooted in our environments. Nature is there to support us if we value and take care of her. It is time to live inside our bodies like no one else can. It is time to human again.